All right, I need to do a little update on my Prime Weld Cut 50P with the Pilot Arc. It's been working pretty good. Haven't had any problems with it. And then last weekend it started acting weird. And then this weekend, every time I would pull the trigger on my gun, it would cut like that. But when I pulled the trigger again, nothing would happen. I would have to sit here and wait for the air to shut off. And once the air shut off, I could pull the trigger and it would work. But it would go ahead and cut, but it wouldn't let me re-engage it again. So I called Prime Weld, and they give me the phone number to another guy that does troubleshooting and stuff for them on weekends, I guess. And he called me up, and I couldn't believe it. This is Mother's Day weekend. He called me, and I told him what was going on, and he asked me questions about my air pressure, and he asked me questions about my connections and my consumables, and make sure I have a clean ground. And as you can see, you can't get much cleaner ground than that. That's absolute polish, and it just would not work. And he had me, he said, just for kicks and giggles, this silver one right here, he goes, just take it plumb off the machine and then reattach it and make sure it has a good connection there, because it sounds like you're not getting a good connection. So I did that, and I had made sure it was tight. I made sure everything was tight. I replaced my consumables, and it just wasn't working for me, and he told me to do that, and that's all it was just a bad connection. I reconnected everything and tried it, and as you can see, before I'd have to sit here and wait for the air to shut off and then pull the trigger. Now, I pull the trigger and she cuts. So, they solved my problem for me. I'm tickled to death with them. It's, like I said, it's a Sunday, it's Mother's Day, and they still helped me. I am just so impressed with those guys. They are so good about calling me back or answering the phone when I call them. 99% of the time they answer the phone when I call them. But they took care of me. And I just want to put the word out there that these guys are willing to help you, and they speak English. They're in America. I think they're in New York State somewhere, I believe. And this has been the best little little plasma cutter. It's Prime Weld. There's the front of it. There's everything on it. This is what the gun looks like. The ground, originally I thought the ground was a really good ground, but it works, but I may upgrade this to a little bit better when I don't know, sometimes it doesn't grab hold real good, or it doesn't get a good connection as I think it should anyways. But anyways, I just wanted to brag on these guys a little bit for taking such good care of me on a Sunday morning, Mother's Day weekend. And they still took care of me. I've been out here working, and I've been working on my box blade and working on my riding lawnmower and my front end loader, and I just, I needed this thing this weekend, and it just wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. And I am just tickled to death with those guys. If you can get customer service like that, then I think they need a pat on the back and a God love you honey. Y'all have a good weekend, and thanks for checking in with me.